the first thing we like to do is to ask our people, the Igbo in Rivers State, all these things we are hearing in the social media, are they true? That's what we came to find out. And so we would like you to address us. Maybe I'm sure you would have had your spokesperson, one person. We've discussed with the governor of Rivers State. We will let you know how we discussed. But we would first like to hear from you.
I will tell you people not to believe all the news you hear from the social media. Because majority of the news are lies. They do it in order to incite one section of the people against the other. So whatever they write in their social media, it is their business. What I will say is what we know. We won't come here to put petrol in the hearts we are living, because we don't know the aim of the people writing all the things they are writing in the social media. What we want is peace in Rivers State. I have great respect for the governor. Since assumption of office, from his first time, he is an action governor. Otherwise, Mr. Project, as he is widely known and called, most Igbos here can attest to the fact that he is a good governor. Under his administration, Rivers State has been transformed into an overseas metropolis. Many roads have been dualized and streets expanded and tarred. Now we have flyovers all over in Port Harcourt. Governor Wike is a friend to the Igbos in Rivers State and also to other non-indigenous of other tribes in Rivers State. Under his administration, Igbo businesses have thrived in the state. Also, the Igbos have contributed to the development of Port Harcourt in many ways. Most edifices and high rises in Port Harcourt are owned by the Igbos, among other things. With the greatest respect, I plead to their excellencies, that is our governors from the southeast, the southeastern governors, and the President General for Njenje Igbo worldwide, to please advise our Igbo brothers here in Rivers State to be careful and not to be involved in anything that will constitute an abuse to the hospitality of the host communities.
We have your submissions here. By the way, you did not send any SOS message or messages to us. We read social media and that's why we came. It has to be on record. And we came as your brothers. We came as your leaders. We came as your mothers. And this is very important. Will we also go to Lagos? Will we go to Kano? And we also go to FCT. We can claim here as your leaders back home that all we read in the social medias from your own account are all lies. Because we did not come to verify your claims. You did not report to us. I have lived in Rivers State for a very long time. My 6 children out of 7 were all born here in Rivers State. We have never had any form of discrimination here. We've never had. And we must call, a spade a spade. It is very important. We have 11.5 million Igbos living in the north. We have 3 million Igbos that are of voting age in Lagos State. Not to talk about other parts of this country. And somebody wants to start a war for us so that the Igbos will be slaughtered. During the Civil War, we lost 3 million Igbos. Most of them were killed when they were running away from the north back to southeast. Everywhere you go in this country, you see our infrastructure. Think about the percentage of infrastructure of Ndibo in Lagos and in Abuja. Who brings war upon himself? Let me tell you something. We Ndibo, we do not support criminalities. Do not buy into any criminal that is from our side. We feel so free with our host communities. I find it very funny where somebody is going to be claiming that part of Benue State must descend into his territory. Part of Rivers State must descend into his territory. What sort of madness is that? Even if there is referendum, people must freely say where they want to belong to. You can't force them. No matter the history you have, you can't force people to belong to where you want them to belong. They want to belong to where they want to belong. Why I'm telling you this is that we should be wise not to support what is wrong. Let's go back and tell ourselves the truth. What is happening cannot be said to be for Ndibo. Those people are not speaking for us. What are you agitating for? And you are destroying the properties of Ndibo. Won't that tell you that they are looking for something else? They came to my state, the beautiful street light I had, beautiful infrastructure. You are destroying them. You are burning tires on the third road. Is it part of the agitation?
It's unfortunate that social media has become a source or a tool that will divide us rather than bring us together. The only thing social media lay maybe basically one code email more. Ile macha kwanya la social media. Egwete ishi nwa agbọghọbịa eti ihe la trouser nwoke. Emakwa ma ọ bụ nwoke ma ọ bụ nwanyị. I have experienced this before. Mgbe mere Python dance labia. Anokata in the social media. A day, that night, I thank God for his intervention, Lalaba, because I felt that the target was we were crying, we were praying and asking God to intervene. The social media, Ibido, Landa Hausa, Abatala, Warandami, Daga house to house, asking all males to come out and do the futa eboya. Mandi bolile gweremma gwerebe futa share. As they speak now, Loko Habawala la filling station to the mass. Luckily for me, my friend did be opposite to filling station to the mass. Yana Okobola lelu too much. Yes, land on a balcony, overlooking the filling station. Not even cigarette spark. No light anywhere. Every person above Talolo have 1 year for that side. And you ask yourself, what was the intention? Just to create panic and create a gap. Kahabia, maybe area, maybe other things. Because mitawage okwawa. And whatever the outcome of that fracas in the kitchen, the casualties will be members of that family. There cannot be any victor in that kind of battle. But I advise us to be wary of where we pick our information. Some of the people in here on social media, some of them are but we rely on them. Have a worono, rule, roof, ya deck higher there. But as Igbo, I will ask us to please look at the kind of governor God has provided for us at this time in Rivers State. We couldn't have asked for a better person. When I came here, I was not in doubt about the safety, security, and the ability of Nyesom Wike to provide the ambience that will allow your businesses to flourish. No. If I doubt the capacity of Wike to protect you people, then I'm here. Even on my deathbed, I will know that Wike will not allow any harm to come upon you. He's not a coward. He has capacity. He has capacity.
My greatest worry as an Igbo man is what happens to us. We are the greatest travelers. Name anywhere in this world. And I was attending a meeting in Abuja once, and I was sitting next to a professor from the northern region. And he said to me that if the Igbos in Kanu collapse all their businesses and move it, that Kanu will collapse. I turned around, looked at him and said, are you an Hausa man telling me this? I was saying, yes. That if the Igbos remove their businesses, the place will collapse. Now, what am I trying to say? If we create problem in our own environment in the southeast or wherever, what do you think will happen to our brothers and sisters in other parts of the country?
So what that a child that was not born during the war will stay in London or America or wherever and start telling you this, and you people are believing. Every woman, go home. Hold your children, hold your husbands, hold your brothers, hold your fathers. Because at the end of it, if there is war, if there is problem, it's the women that will suffer.